Integration of the Central Market in Asajok Town in Ali Sibeh, ADDS. On the international scene, Kamala Harris calls for more investment in the African continent. A speech she made in Ghana. Welcome back to our newsroom, our beloved viewers. The President of Ashura Majlis of the State of Qatar, His Excellency Mr. Hassan bin Abdullah Al Ghanim, sent this morning a message of congratulations to his counterpart, Mr. Delaita Mohammed Delaita, following his election as head of the National Assembly of Djibouti. In his congratulatory telegram, Al Ghanim salutes the excellent relations of friendship, brotherhood, and cooperation between the two brotherly countries, the State of Qatar and the Republic of Djibouti. The President of the Qatari Majlis Ashura reiterated his willingness and determination to pursue efforts to strengthen and further develop the existing inter-parliamentary cooperation relations between our two sister legislative institutions. Yesterday, the Minister of Health organized a workshop to review the integrated activities to improve maternal and child health, which are still going on the field and are in full swing. Launched on Sunday, January 29th at the Community Health Center of Nasib by the Minister of Health, Dr. Ahmed Roble Abdillah, in the presence of UNICEF and WHO officials. The integrated activities to improve maternal and child health are continuing on the ground. The objective of these activities is to raise the indicators of mother and child health in different community health centers through fixed and advanced strategies that include healthcare services such as immunization of child from 0 to 3 months, deworming, vitamin A, supplementation, malnutrition screening, and A and C. Everywhere, the observation is the same. The data collected show a clear increase in the flow of patients in all the services of the polyclinics, particularly the mother and child health services. A signing ceremony of financing for the project of ship repair yard of the points called Djibouti Ship Repair Yard was held today at the Hotel Red Sea. The agreement was signed between three entities that are Djibouti Ship Repair Yard and Great Horn Investment Holding and Invest International Capital, which is a Dutch company. This shipyard, which is a floating dock, is the only ship repair yard in East Africa and will play an important role in ship repair. In Djibouti, more than 1,700 ships pass per month, and this shipyard will be at the disposal of this and any other ships in case of technical needs for that young Djiboutians engineer and other have been trained in this field by the partners, Damin, who are the leaders in the market. This ceremony was attended by the President of the Authority of Ports and Free Zones himself, Mr. Abu Bakr Umar Hadi, the General Manager of Investment International Capital, Erwin El Norad, as well as officials of the port.
Developments and on impacts, and we think that with this project, which is extremely important for the Djibouti government and the Djibouti port, it is the missing link of all the port projects. That with this project, it will gain a lot of momentum and a lot of foreign currency, and also it will create a lot of jobs in the country.
His Excellency Mr. Adan Mohammed Delaita handed this Tuesday, March 28th, to His Majesty Carl VI Gustav, King of Sweden, his letters of credence accrediting him as Ambassador of the Republic of Djibouti to the Kingdom of Sweden. After the official ceremony, the ambassador had a private meeting with the servant to whom he relayed the cordial greetings of the President of the Republic, His Excellency Mr. Ismail Omar Guelleh. For his part, the Swedish monarch welcomed the new ambassador to Sweden and assured him of the full cooperation of his government in the success of his mission during his term of office, and then asked him to convey his sincere greetings to the head of state of Djibouti. Together, they exchanged, on one hand, on the bilateral relations between the two countries and the way to strengthen the cooperation and friendship between the two nations for a prosperous future. On the other hand, they discussed the priorities and major challenges currently addressed by the Swedish presidency in the European Union Council for the first half of 2023. To conclude, the ambassador met with members of the Djiboutian diaspora residing in Sweden, with whom he discussed over a collective iftar. Ramadan is a month of fasting, charity, and sharing, and brotherhood. It is also a period where the consumption of fruits and vegetables increase considerably in Djiboutian households. Let's follow the following report.
It is obvious that everyone agrees eating fish is important for human beings. Consuming fish no longer represented a dictated mechanism by the instinct of survival, a gesture intended solemnly to calm hunger, but a voluntary act which helps strengthen the body. In this blessed month of Ramadan, Djiboutians consume fish. To find out the fish activities, the RTD team went to the fishing port, more particularly to the Marina Service, a company that manages the sale of fish. These services has the multiple services for the supply of fish. The ultimate goal is, moreover, to put seafood product within the reach of all Djiboutians. Here is the deposit every morning at 6 a.m. The sinners unload the fish in this deposit. There are several cold rooms. Then hotel customers come here for their fish orders. Local resellers to take their orders in quantity and then resell them at the Riyadh market. In recent years, the consumption of fish has been increased with the multiplications of hotels in the capital and in the interior regions, and which is new to also there are fishmongers in the south of the capital. This shows the desire for fishing consumptions by Djiboutians. The warehouse manager, Ms. Khadija, said the Marina Service has a place of sale of fish within the fishing port, Siren. The customers come here to choose fish and lobsters, prawns, crabs. The prices are varied according to the customer's order. There are several groups of fish: sea breams, red mullet, and large pelagics, barracuda, wahoo. Most fish and seafood is rich in vitamin B12 and B6. They also contains minerals like iodine, phosphorus, and selenium. Lobsters, for example, is particularly rich in vitamin B1, whereas oily fish are especially source of vitamin D, BD, and A. In this blessed month of Ramadan, the household consumes more fish to make sambusa and for the sauce and for fritters.
Our athletes have shown at the CAA Grand Prix in Douala, Cameroon, which was held this Tuesday at the Reunification Stadium. The athlete Mohamed Ismail Fattah won the gold medal in 5,000 meters, while Ayali Abdullahi won silver. The CAA Douala International Grand Prix is an athletics event that is part of the World Athletics Continental Tour. For this 2023 edition, the competition saw the participation of countries like Congo, Togo, Burkina Faso, Djibouti, Central African Republic, Gabon, Chad, Senegal, and Cameroon. Congratulations to the athletes, their coach, as well as the Djiboutian Athletics Federation, who are honoring the national sport, said the Secretary of State in charge of sports, His Excellency Mr. Hassan Mohammed Kamil. On March 28th, Colonel Wais Umar Boghore, commander of the Coast Guard, received in his office Corporal Burhan Abdurazak Abdullah to congratulate him personally for his excellent performance during the Regional Senior Table Tennis Championship. Lieutenant Muhammad Hussein Umar, Coast Guard Sports Officer, and Coach Abdul Ghadir Usman Gire took part of this meeting. Corporal Burhan Abdurazak Abdullah indeed won a well-deserved award for his outstanding performance, namely his promotion to the higher rank of Master Corporal. Colonel Wais Umar Boghore praised the excellent performance of Corporal Burhan Abdurazak Abdullah in the field of table tennis, stressing that he is an example for the young sportsmen of the country. He also expressed his pride towards all the sportsmen who defend the colors of the Republic of Djibouti with passion and determination. In conclusion, Colonel Wais Umar Boghore warmly congratulated Corporal Burhan Abdurazak for his advancement and wished him all the best for the continuation of his sports career. He also expressed his gratitude to all the sportsmen who bring honor to the Republic of Djibouti on the national and international scene. The Djibouti Social Development Agency, which is also known in short as ADDS, organized yesterday in Ali Sibih an inauguration ceremony of the central market of the city as a joke totally renovated under the project of monetary transfer in human capital. The renovation of the central market of Ali Sibih was implemented by MAS and executed by ADDS. The objective was to guarantee the quality of food, meat, for the consumers of Ali Sibih, and also to allow butchers and pork butchers to operate in a healthy environment. This will eventually improve the health conditions of the population of Asajuk. The ceremony was attended by the first Deputy Prefect of Ali Sibih, Mr. Muhammad Hamad Abbas, the President of the Regional Council, Mr. Sharmanki Hassan Alale, the Director General of ADDS, Mahdi Muhammad Jama, and the Chairman of the Development Committee, called Yusuf Hassan. As part of the fight against smuggling in all its forms and acting on cross-checked intelligence, the Brigade of Ali Sibih Gendarmerie in collaboration with the agents of Ali Sibih Customs conducted a raid in a restaurant located on the Corridor Road, National Road number 1, which allowed to seize jerry cans of gasoline and gasoline smuggling. Yesterday, March 28, 2023, the Gendarmeries of the Ali Sibih Brigade launched a large-scale operation in the restaurants located in the Grand Barra. During this operation, the Gendarmeries and custom officers jointly seized 55 jerry cans of 25 liters of diesel from smugglers. On the other hand, the Gendarmerie of the city of Ali Sibih warned the population to avoid all kinds of smuggling that are harmful to the economy of our country. All persons involved in any way in these illegal smuggling activities will be brought in front to the justice. Shifting gears towards the international scene now, U.S. Vice President Kamala Harris called Tuesday in Ghana for more investment in innovation in Africa. The future of the world. On the first leg of her tour of the continent, her trip to Ghana, Tanzania, and Zambia, scheduled until April the 2nd, comes a few months after a U.S.-Africa summit in December in Washington was held, during which President Joe Biden called for a broad and sincere partnership with Africa. The World Health Organization, WHO, believes that healthy adults do not require additional doses of COVID vaccines beyond primary vaccination in an initial booster, as the health benefits are minimal for this group of people under 60 years of age who are said to be at average risk and who also include children and adolescents with comorbidities from 6 months to 17 years of age. There is no risk of receiving additional injections, but returns in terms of health are low, said the WHO vaccine experts. With that, our beloved viewers, we conclude this edition. Thank you for being with us, and make sure to tune in later for more. Have a wonderful evening. Take care.